G'day everyone, welcome back. This is episode 33 of my multiplayer series against Old Crow Balthazor. You know, I've said that at the start of every video in this series, and in a certain sense, every video I've ever recorded. Anyone else a bit tired of it? I don't know, I feel like a broken record every time I say the intro. Maybe I should pre-record the things. No, don't retreat. At least don't get cut off. Yeah, I saw that going badly. You know, at the moment I did it, that it was going to go badly. Okay, my instinct was correct. I needed to defend that thing. Okay. Alright. I wonder if he realises that next turn the weather's probably going to be not so good. Okay, how do we pull out of this absolute bin fire of a position we've got ourselves in? So this turn I don't have reinforcements, next turn I have quite a few of them. 2 at least. 15, it'll be like January 4 or something next turn, so that'd be these 2 and then those the following. Okay. So what I can do, and what I ultimately need to do is, this is going to be the anchor point for the end game. Then, it's your supply 1. Alright, so you're not doing anything too quickly. That is comforting, but only for a while. I want that open. So what I really need to do is find a way to get an HQ down here. The supply in this area is going to be horrid. No question. It's gonna be horrid. So if I control the supply in these areas, then it's just a case of running down the clock a few turns at each spot. We've got 17 turns left. This can hold out for a while. Now we're going to be relatively safe until about April. After that, the weather's going to improve, and we can't really count on anything after that point. Part of me wants to do that. Part of me knows that every time I've done anything crafty so far, it has blown up dramatically in my face, like this thing. I can't afford too many more mistakes. Go work out what the hardest position for him to get is going to be. Sweethaven might get cut off. In fact, he's going to get this next turn unless I suppose I have to put you there. I really can't afford that one coming apart. But then we've got... that gets cut off. We're in a lot of trouble. Doesn't really matter what direction I go. On one hand, I'm glad he finally learnt how to not get hosed by me. The other side of the thing is, I'd like to hose him again. So every time I've done it, it's been a lot more fun than getting squeezed like a scorpion in the bottle, but you're drowning it. Okay, he's not taking Bag of Mayo next turn. Like, he's just not. There's nothing up here. The terrain sucks. You're not doing it. What I don't like is the prospect of him whacking this. Okay, your supply is not good. That'll be a 5. 6, 5. I suppose you can move that idiot as well. If that's there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can I build one of these? I can build a few of them cheap. Okay. Got a few options here. Number 1, turtle in this area, sit down, build a huge army, force him to dig me out one step at a time. I've done that in the past. It takes a while to smash through it. Particularly if he sent all the army over here. They're not getting over to this front again very quickly. Option 2, I'm not sure how viable this is anymore, is try something crafty there. I'm not doing that. If this trench wasn't here, I might. But I'm not getting through a levy that's get a 2 defense bonus from a trench. So really the options are turtle here, turtle here, turtle up here. Or ideally, a combination of the 3. Now what I'd like to do is draw this lot this way. Now he's going to get to Bora, and it's probably not going to take him that long to do it. Maybe, if I'm very fortunate, until the end of the rainy season. I'm not counting on anything better than that. But he's got 7 odd units here that are not useless. Levies, plain. Cavalry's not useless, but it's not very good either. They're all going up here. That gives me time to build up here. I've got a few units coming in reinforcements. As long as I hold Dar es Salaam also, I've got decent supply down here. Now it's not good, but I've got this swamp, and I've got the knowledge that the Portuguese are going to suck. That's something we can rely on. The other side of it, even a levy. As much as I bag on them, and let's be real, they deserve to be bagged on. In that position, they can hold for a while. They cost nothing to reinforce, well, like 2 or 3 per point. That's nothing. I can sit there and reinforce 3 points a turn forever. I mean, in our last game, this was his last unit, was down, well, that and there was one other somewhere else. But this thing sat there for like 20 turns. Yes, I didn't bring up an HQ, but I don't think Portugal even has an HQ. And I'm also pretty sure that Britain hasn't brought one down there. If there is a British one down there, it must have come pretty recently. But I think all of his HQs are up here. The other thing is, I don't think he's strong enough to really push on this front. Because if he was going to, he would have done it by now. He had his HQ there a turn or two ago, so he's not thinking aggressively. And fair enough, doesn't need to. But he's got his units here. I don't think he's confident in this front being able to push anywhere. So as long as I keep enough forces there, and enough is really the 3 that I've got and that's it, I can probably hold that until we get a breakthrough around here. Then I've got to figure out how to get this out fast. But as soon as that happens, this whole front collapses anyway. But it's also worth noting, as long as I hold that, or at least this one, this front really can't advance here very quickly. See, timing's everything. We've got... This is 17 turns from the end. Got about 6 or 7 rainy turns. That gets us to April. Then we've got to hold out for 11. I reckon there's enough bad terrain here that I can hold for 11. If I'm careful and don't do ridiculous stuff like this ever again. Now, in a certain sense, this screw up might pay off in my favour a little bit. There's certainly room for it to. I mean, I was worried about this one getting cut off. He could have done it if he had a unit either here or here. Bring that there. You bring this here. Oh, I can't get those 3 out. Goodbye that entire front. This whole position collapsed in an instant after that. But he's pulled his entire army over here. I think as long as he knows which way I'm going, I might be able to retreat in this way and draw at least some of these units with me. If they're there until the rains, well, they're not turning around very quickly. That buys this group time. Buys me a lot of reinforcements. I've got 4 units. I'll probably build a 5th. Then I think the plane's just dig in and fight like hell. Let's remind him that I'm here and I'm watching him. Okay, the other thing I gotta think about now is, do I move and guard this? I'm not worried about this group. I'm not worried in principle by the unit that's here. I know there's something there. I don't think it's a very good one. But if he has this, yes, he can go after Weedhaven. But what he can actually do that's much more concerning to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he's not taking those quickly, but if he takes them, I don't have options down here anymore. I mean, yes, I can retreat into the swamp. I'm probably going to end up doing that towards the end. But I want to have these towns as an alternative. If for no other reason than it denies him supply. Tunduru, Sonjia, they're both worth 5. I don't want to lose Masasi either. Yeah, I messed this front up a few turns ago. I know at one point I had something in there and something here. Don't remember what caused me to change that. I should have left it. Okay, that... Well, it would be nice if it went better. As I said, those are cheap. Might as well do it. That could have gone a lot worse than it did. The other thing is, do I get the other HQ? I don't think this HQ's doing anything. What I'd like to do is haul it over the mount. I suppose I could rail move. How expensive rail move? 44. It will take him a while to dig this lot out, but assuming he takes Tabora, which is definite eventually. Hold on. He knows that this is an HQ of no protection. He knows it. He can see it. Maybe I'll get the HQ out. Move you back. I like this one where it is. The train's ghastly there. Decisions. Repairing you, that's a no-brainer. I don't think you'd be bold enough to charge through there and try and take... I'm not sure if you'll be able to. If you get rain, you won't. You're full Zoc, aren't you? Yes. 1, 2, 4, 5. So you're not taking this next turn. So if I save the HQs, my supply is going to be a lot better. I need to keep a few units in this area just to, you know, draw him out, waste his time. Particularly waste his time. Not sure he even knows this HQ's here. These towns are masking any supply benefit that is being generated because, I mean, this is a 10, so he'd know the supply's coming from the town. He doesn't know if the HQ's there or not. Might be guessing that it's there, but I doubt he knows. Well, unless he's got Intel Tech or something. I don't know, when I play the Brits, I don't bother with Intel Tech. But in theory, you're siegeing this down, right? Doesn't look it though. Because that's on 5, and those units were there last turn. Not sure why that's not being sieged down. I'm pleased to see that it's not. Okay. Where's my income coming from? I've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, that's gone. 55 less, 60 less. $70 less whatever we lose next turn. So that'll be 105. That's not counted that right. I've been getting about 120. What changed? I don't know. I've been playing this one too long. The brain's wearing out. Not actually. I've been doing about a turn a day for a month or something. Alright, if I don't get you out, I'm going to regret it for the rest of the game. And put it there, that gives it maximum options for getting out of trouble later. Tabora, I think we leave. Do I pull you? Okay, so you're on supply 6, so giving him this isn't going to make any meaningful difference to his ability to supply forces. Because that town's going to be a max of 5 anyway. So what I'll do, try and retreat you this way, put you in there. Doesn't make a lot of difference which way it goes. And then what I'll try and do is fall back on this position. Now if I can get a few of these units together, put it there. His supply, coming from here or here or here, it's not going to be good. Now it's not going to be dreadful seeing as he's got half a dozen HQs in the area. But if I can pull him this way, and his entire army has to chase me because I've got a sizable force there, then guess what? Not over here. It'll be the rainy season, you're not doing anything quickly, then you go advance all the way over here, get across the mountains, and only then can you start cleaving this group out. Now by then, this group's going to have a few reinforcements. Let's just build some of those right now. It's probably the last batch of reinforcements I'm going to get that's going to be able to do anything. Now let's also turn your trench around. Not going to make a lot of difference, but I don't want to be wasting one of the prepared attack defense bonus on a levy. He's got prepared attack on all 5 of these. The levy's not going to do anything, but these 3 are going to do something. It's probably going to be awful, but they've got to deal with the trench. Might buy me an extra attack or something. Okay, I'm not moving you. I stay there, we keep these in position. If I've got them there till June, we should be okay. Remember, he's going to destroy every single unit I've got. I've still got a fair few. Got a few in the queue as well. Everything west of the mountains is doomed. But hopefully they can buy us enough time to get the east ironclad defense. Alright. think I've said enough this turn. Now, Zeus. I praise you if you give me good weather, I curse you if you don't. Wait, no, I did that wrong. I want mud. Please give us mud. Zeus is going to be confused. I ought to give up on that old thing. It doesn't work half the time. Zeus, make it be muddy! Listen to me! You didn't listen to me when I was doing the Zeppelin thing earlier. I think for all my devotion I earned something, right? Let's see. You know what? I wanna be over here so I can see both weather zones. What do we get? No, I don't care about that. I know that one's gonna die. I don't care about that either. We got rain. Oh, I did get 105. How did I get 120 last turn? It must be Ujiji. I want to know what that other weather zone has. Most leagues I want to be like mud everywhere. That'd be nice. Alright, well the gods aren't listening to me. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.